lay in her pocket, a small white square of cotton, worn and soft. And every time she took it out to use it, I saw a life of quiet grace and love. She pressed it to her lips at sad occasions, and dabbed her eyes at weddings in the rain. And somehow that small square of faded cotton held more of her than words could ever explain. The things we carry say so much about us, the small unchosen objects of our days. And everything she ever was and gave me lives in the simplest and most tender ways. I found it in her drawer the week after, still folded in its careful little square, and held it for a long time at the window, and felt her standing quietly right there. The things we carry say so much about us, the small and chosen objects of our days. And everything she ever was and gave me lives in the simplest and most tender ways. Most tender ways. Still carrying, always hers. I'd walk in and she'd already have the kettle on before I'd said a word about my day. She had a way of reading what I carried and knowing what I needed right away. She never made me feel I was a burden, or asked too many questions all at once. Just made the space and let me find my way there, with all the quiet grace of someone once. The people who can see you without looking, before you speak it out, are rarer than the things we call our treasures, and worth more than we ever think about. gift of years. The people who can see you without looking, who know your heart before you speak it out, are rarer than the things we call our treasures, and worth more than we ever think about. Worth more, already knew, always there. By the garden gate, and felt the grass still warm from afternoon, and walked the whole length of the yard in silence, beneath the first shy appearance of the moon. The children next door had been called in for dinner. The street was settling into evening sounds, and I just stood there in the fading daylight, enjoying being where I was and found. There are evenings made entirely for barefoot, your feet, for standing in the grass and just existing, and feeling that the world is quite complete. I used to think I needed something bigger to feel the way I felt right there and then, but the finest things are always underfoot, if you remember how to find them again. There are evenings made entirely for barefoot, for letting something simple find your feet, standing in the grass and just existing, and feeling that the world is quite complete. Quite complete. Still underfoot. Just stand there. I stepped outside without a single reason, and found the morning waiting just for me. The air was soft and full of early bird song, and everything was exactly as it should be. The flowers by the gate were just now opening. A neighbor waved from somewhere down the lane, and I just stood there breathing in the sweetness, feeling light myself completely once again. Some mornings come without a warning and give you back the lightness you had lost. And all you have to do is step outside and let the spring remind you what it costs. I walked a little further than I planned to and found a path I hadn't noticed before, and thought that maybe this is what it feels like when life decides to open up one more door. Some mornings come without a warning and give you back the lightness you had lost. And all you have to do is step outside and let the spring remind you what it costs. One more door, step outside. So light. On Friday nights we'd dress up for no reason and walk downtown with nowhere much to go, and laugh at things that weren't particularly funny, and feel like we were running the whole show. The world was smaller then and so much simpler. A diner and a jukebox and good friends, and Friday felt like everything was possible before we learned that every weekend ends. I miss that girl who didn't know her limits, who thought that youth was something permanent, who walked in heels on cobblestones and laughed it off, and spent her last few dollars and was content. She's still in there, I catch her sometimes laughing at something no one else thinks quite as funny. And on the best of Friday she comes back and spends the evening like she still got money. I miss that girl who didn't know her limits, who thought that youth was something permanent, who walked in heels on cobblestones and laughed it off, and spent her last few dollars and was content. Still in there. meets me at the door the same each evening, as if my coming home is the best news. And in his uncomplicated way of loving, he puts the whole day's difficulty to use. We walk the same loop through the neighborhood, and he finds something new in every blade. And I have learned from watching how he wanders to notice more of what the world has made. A good dog loves you at your least impressive, when you are tired and not your finest self. And all the philosophy I've read on living fits in a dog and one good book on a shelf. He's getting older now and walks more slowly, and I have matched my pace to his without complaint. Because the time you have with anything worth loving is shorter than you think, and never late. A good dog loves you at your least impressive, when you are tired and not your finest self. And all the philosophy I've read on living fits in a dog and one good book on a shelf. One good book still beside good dog. The roses bloomed in June, the way they always did. September came again, as if the summer hadn't been enough and wanted one more chance before the rain. I didn't know that roses could do that, come back a second time so late in fall. And standing there among the second blooming, I felt I'd been given back something after all. Some years surprise you with a second offering, when you had thought the giving part was done, and all the things you'd mourned as finished chapters come quietly back around beneath the sun. beneath the sun. Come back again. Second blooming. We stayed too late at everything that summer, and never once apologized for it. The nights were warm and nobody was hurrying, and every evening had a place to sit. We drove with all the windows down past midnight and sang to songs we only half knew well, and didn't think about the fall approaching or all the things that time was going to tell. Some summer stay inside you like a season that never quite agreed to pack and leave. And even now in cold November mornings, I feel the warmth of it beneath my sleeve. I heard a song last week, we used to love them, and everything came back without a warning. The car, the road, the laughing, and the late nights, and all that gold before the autumn morning. Some summer stay inside you like a season that never quite agreed to pack and leave. And even now in cold November mornings, I feel the warmth of it beneath my sleeve. Beneath my sleeve. Never really left. Still summer. There is a minute while the kettle boils that belongs to nobody and nothing much, where you stand in the kitchen just existing, with nowhere else to be and nothing to rush. The window shows the garden in its morning, a sparrow on the fence, the dew still there. And for that brief, unremarkable minute, you breathe in more than just the morning air. The smallest pauses hold the largest quiet, the kind that fills you up without a sound. And all the rushing that surrounds surrounds your living is softer in the moments in between. I've started leaving space around the kettle for standing still and letting things just be, because those unremarkable small minutes have given back so much of life to me. The smallest pauses hold the largest quiet, the kind that fills you up without a sound. And all the rushing that surrounds your living is softer in the moments in between. In between. Just be still there. The garden takes on something new in autumn, a quieter and more considered kind of grace. The summer flowers bow and make their exit, and something golden comes to take their place. I walk it every morning without hurry, and let the season do its patient work. The dahlias lean in rust and deep burgundy, and nothing in that beauty seems to hurt. There is a letting go that looks like beauty, that autumn does so gracefully each year. And standing in the garden in October, I learn again what it means to simply be here. My mother said that autumn was her favorite, that something in the turning felt like truth. And now I understand what she was saying in ways I couldn't grasp when I had youth. There is a letting go that looks like beauty, that autumn does so gracefully each year. And standing in the garden in October, I learn again what it means to simply be here. Simply be here. Letting go, still beautiful. and airplane too. I always took the window without asking, and pressed my face against the passing world, and never tired of the watching and the lasting. My sister always took the aisle beside me and said, I don't know what you find out there. And I could never quite explain the feeling of watching life go past in open air. There is a whole world happening beside you if you just turn your face the other way. And window seats are really just permission to let the moving world become your day. I still take the window every single time and watch the cities blur to fields to sky, and think how many other window watchers are seeing all the same things passing by. There is a whole world happening beside you if you just turn your face the other way. And window seats are really just permission to let the moving world become your day. Passing by, always the window, still watching.
Daytime with its brightness never finds. It softens all the edges of the hours and leaves a gentler version of the day behind. The sky turns through its colors without hurrying, from gold to rose to something deep and blue. And I stand at the window every evening and let it do whatever it needs to do. There is a generosity in endings, in how the day releases what it holds. And everything the evening brings with darkness is warmer than the morning ever told. Sit without agenda and let the neighborhood grow soft and dim, and feel the particular relief of evening when all the day's ambitions lose their vim. There is a generosity in endings, in how the day releases what it holds. And everything the evening brings with darkness is warmer than the morning ever told. Ever told. So evening stay.
Everything inside gets too crowded, and words don't come the way I need them to. I put my coat on and I find the footpath, and let my feet decide what next to do. The air does something words have never managed. It moves through all the places words get stuck, and by the time I've reached the hill and turned back, I've usually found whatever I had lost. Some things untangle only while you're walking, while something bigger carries all the weight, and every step away is also toward a quieter and clearer kind of state. Or why the body helps the mind along, but I have solved more things on tired footpaths than anywhere I've tried to all along. Some things untangle only while you're walking, while something bigger carries all the weight, and every step away is also toward a quieter and clearer kind of state. Clearer kind of state. Still walking towards something. She kept it folded neatly in her pocket, a small white square of cotton, worn and soft. And every time she took it out to use it, I saw a life of quiet grace and love. She pressed it to her lips at sad occasions, and dabbed her eyes at weddings in the rain. And somehow that small square of faded cotton held more of her than words could ever explain. The things we carry say so much about us, the small this careful little square and held it for a long time at the window and felt her standing quietly right there. The things we carry say so much about us, the small and chosen objects of our days, and everything she ever was and gave me lives in the simplest and most tender ways. Most tender ways. Still carrying, always hers. I'd walk in and she'd already have the kettle on before I'd said a word about my day. She had a way of reading what I carried and knowing what I needed right away. She never made me feel I was a burden or asked too many questions all at once. Just made the space and let me find my way there with all the quiet grace of someone once. The people who can see you without looking, who know your heart before you speak it out, are rarer than the things we call our treasures, and worth more than we ever think about. I learned to be that person for another, to listen with the thing behind my ears, and all the understanding I was given came back to me across the gift of years. The people who can see you without looking, who know your heart before you speak it out, are rarer than the things we call our treasures, and worth more than we ever think about. Worth more felt the grass still warm from afternoon, and walked the whole length of the yard in silence, beneath the first shy appearance of the moon. The children next door had been called in for dinner. The street was settling into evening sounds, and I just stood there in the fading daylight, enjoying being where I was and found. There are evenings made entirely for barefoot, for letting something simple find your feet, for standing in the grass and just existing, and feeling that the world is quite complete. I used to think I needed something bigger to feel the way I felt right there and then, but the finest things are always underfoot, if you remember how to find them again. There are evenings made entirely for barefoot, for letting something simple find your feet, for standing in the grass and just existing, and feeling that the world is quite complete. Quite complete. Still underfoot. Just stand there. I stepped outside without a single reason, and found the morning waiting just for me. The air was soft and full of early bird song, and everything was exactly as it should be. The flowers by the gate were just now opening. A neighbor waved from somewhere down the lane, and I just stood there breathing in the sweetness, feeling like myself completely once again. Some mornings come without a warning, and give you back the lightness you had lost, and all you have to do is step outside and let the spring remind you what it costs. I walked a little further than I planned to, and found a path I hadn't noticed before, and thought that maybe this is what it feels like when life decides to open up one more door. Some mornings come without a warning, and give you back the lightness you had lost, whole show. The world was smaller then and so much simpler. A diner and a jukebox and good friends. And Friday felt like everything was possible before we learned that every weekend ends. I miss that girl who didn't know her limits, who thought that youth was something permanent, who walked in heels on cobblestones and laughed it off, and spent her last few dollars and was content. She's still in there, I catch her sometimes laughing at something no one else thinks quite as funny. And on the best of Friday she comes back and spends the evening like she's still got money. Stones and laughed it off and spent her last few dollars and was content. Still in there, still laughing. Friday again.
The door the same each evening, as if my coming home is the best news. And in his uncomplicated way of loving, he puts the whole day's difficulty to use. We walk the same loop through the neighborhood, and he finds something new in every blade. I have learned from watching how he wanders to notice more of what the world has made. A good dog loves you at your least impressive, when you are tired and not your finest self. And all the philosophy I've read on living fits in a dog and one good book on a shelf. He's getting older now and walks more slowly, and I have matched my pace to his without complaint, because the time you have with anything worth loving is shorter than you think, and never late. A good dog loves you at your least impressive, when you are tired and not your finest self. And all the philosophy I've read on living fits in a dog and one good book on a shelf. One good book still beside me. Good dog.
been enough, and wanted one more chance before the rain. I didn't know that roses could do that, come back a second time so late in fall. And standing there among the second blooming, I felt I'd been given back something after all. Some years surprise you with a second offering, when you had thought the giving part was done, and all the things you'd mourned as finished chapters come quietly back around beneath the sun. And full of gifts arriving far too soon. Some years surprise you with a second offering, when you had thought the giving part was done, and all the things you'd mourned as finished chapters come quietly back around beneath the sun. Beneath the sun, come back again. Second blooming. We stayed too late at everything that summer, and never once apologized for it. The nights were warm and nobody was hurrying, and every evening had a place to sit. We drove with all the windows down past midnight, and sang to songs we only half knew well, and didn't think about the fall approaching, or all the things that time was going to tell. Some summers stay inside you like a season that never quite agreed to pack and leave. And even now in cold November mornings, I feel the warmth of it beneath my summer stay inside you like a season that never quite agreed to pack and leave. And even now in cold November mornings, I feel the warmth of it beneath my sleeve. Beneath my sleeve, never really left, still summer. There is a minute while the kettle boils that belongs to nobody and nothing much, where you stand in the kitchen just existing, with nowhere else to be and nothing to rush. The window shows the garden in its morning, a sparrow on the fence, the dew still there. And for that brief, unremarkable minute, you breathe in more than just the morning air. The smallest pauses hold the largest quiet, the kind that fills you up without a sound. And all the rushing that surrounds your living is softer in the moments in between. I've started leaving space around the kettle for standing still and letting things just be, because those unremarkable small minutes have given back so much of life to me. The smallest pauses hold the largest quiet, the kind that fills you up without a sound. And all the rushing that surrounds your living is softer in the moments in between. In between, just be still there. The garden takes on something new in autumn, a quieter and more considered kind of grace. The summer flowers bow and make their exit, and something golden comes to take their place. I walk it every morning without hurrying, and let the season do its patient work. The dahlias lean in rust and deep burgundy, and nothing in that beauty seems to hurt. And standing in the garden in October, I learn again what it means to simply be here. My mother said that autumn was her favorite, that something in the turning felt like truth. And now I understand what she was saying in ways I couldn't grasp when I had youth. There is a letting go that looks like beauty, that autumn does so gracefully each year. And standing in the garden in October, I learn again what it means to simply be here. Simply be here. Letting go, still beautiful. On every train and bus and airplane too, I always took the window without asking, and pressed my face against the passing world, and never tired of the watching and the lasting. My sister always took the aisle beside me and said, I don't know what you find out there. And I could never quite explain the feeling of watching life go past in open air. There is a whole world happening beside you if you just turn your face the other way. And window seats are really just permission to let the moving world become your day. Take the window every single time and watch the cities blur to fields to sky, and think how many other window watchers are seeing all the same things passing by. Beside you if you just turn your face the other way. And window seats are really just permission to let the moving world become your day. Passing by, always the window, still watching.
daytime with its brightness never finds. It softens all the edges of the hours and leaves a gentler version of the day behind. The sky turns through its colors without hurrying, from gold to rose to something deep and blue. And I stand at the window every evening and let it do whatever it needs to do. There is a generosity in endings, in how the day releases what it holds. And everything the evening brings with darkness is warmer than the morning ever told. I pour a glass and sit without agenda and let the neighborhood grow soft and dim, and feel the particular relief of evening when all the day's ambitions lose their vim. There is a generosity in endings, in how the day releases what it holds. And everything the evening brings with darkness is warmer than the morning ever told. Ever told. So evening stay.
When everything inside gets too crowded and words don't come the way I need them to, I put my coat on and I find the footpath and let my feet decide what next to do. The air does something words have never managed. It moves through all the places words get stuck, and by the time I've reached the hill and turned back, I've usually found whatever I had lost. Some things untangle only while you're walking, while something bigger carries all the weight. And every step away is also toward a quieter and clearer kind of state. I don't know what it is about the motion, or why the body helps the mind along, but I have solved more things on tired footpaths than anywhere I've tried to all along. Some things untangle only while you're walking, while something bigger carries all the weight. And every step away is also toward a quieter and clearer kind of state.